everyone, and welcome to day 3 of Mindful Mastery Academy's May Manifesting Magic Month. Today, we continue with our exploration of desire. Now, desire is one of the fundamental components of successful manifesting, and it's the D in Mindful Mastery Academy's Dreams framework for manifesting success. We spoke about desire yesterday, but I want to continue talking about it and how to clarify what you want so that you can really work on increasing your desire. Now, any student of the manifesting lifestyle knows that the first step in manifesting the situation or circumstances that we want in life is to be clear about what we want. But what if we don't really have a good idea of what we want to manifest? Now, most people know what they don't want because usually people tend to begin their manifesting journey out of a need to change something in their life that doesn't work or doesn't serve them anymore. Typically, this arises from a need to move away from a situation that's uncomfortable or painful in some way. Now, broadly speaking, people usually decide to make changes in their lives when staying in their current situation becomes more uncomfortable than the effort or fear of making the change. Now, obviously, in these situations, people tend to be under a lot of stress. And stress is the one thing that is guaranteed to shut off the part of your brain that's involved in higher cognitive function, like creative thinking and problem solving. Now, research supports this. A study published in Nature Reviews Neuroscience in 2009 found that stress reduces the activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that's responsible for higher order thinking. In fact, a 2012 study published in Developmental Neurobiology showed that when you're stressed, it's a lot harder to think clearly, to solve problems, and come up with creative solutions, which is exactly what you need to be doing if you want to manifest a solution to your problem. So yesterday we talked about how desire helps you focus your energy on what you want to manifest. But when you're stressed, all you can focus on is the problem at hand. But if you need to focus on making things better, how can you manifest anything if you can only focus on what's wrong? See the problem there? Well, there's plenty that we can do to turn this problem into an opportunity. In our Activate Manifesting Mastery program, we go through a lot of different ways, different strategies to change the issue of not being clear into one of laser focused clarity. One effective method that I'd like to share with you to gain clarity on what you do want is actually by focusing on what you don't want. Now, this might seem counterintuitive at first, and it's a big no-no in the manifesting world, according to others. But for me, and trust me, I've worked with clients with this problem, it's actually a powerful way to shift your perspective and uncover your true desires, and that will release the brakes on manifesting. So one of the ways that we can do this is to use the elimination technique. So step one is to identify what you dislike. Start by making a list of all the aspects, the scenarios, of features that you absolutely don't want in your life or in the thing that you want to manifest. So think about the things that stress you out, the situations that you find yourself avoiding, or the characteristics in your current situation that you find most uncomfortable. Research by Panabaker and Chung in 2011 shows that identifying and articulating negative aspects of your life or your projects or the thing that you want to manifest can actually help reduce their emotional impact, and in doing that, provide clarity. Step two is to analyze patterns. Look for patterns or common themes among the things in your dislike list. Are there any particular things that stand out? Your environment, for instance, your home or where you live, the area you live, the people who are around you, the things that you need to do, or the situations like your work situation, your home situation, that frequently appear. This type of analysis can help you understand the core issues that are causing your discomfort. The Encyclopedia of Cognitive Science confirms that pattern recognition is a cognitive process that will really help in organizing information and help form strategies. The third step that you can take is opposite thinking. So for each thing on your list that you dislike, think of the opposite, or what the absence of that dislike would look like. We'll do this a bit later on as well. This can really reveal positive desires or goals. For example, if you don't want a job that makes you feel undervalued, you likely desire a job where you're appreciated and your contributions are recognized. So, what would that job look like? Or indeed, what kind of job would you be doing where that would happen? A study by Beck in 2011 showed that cognitive restructuring techniques such as that, which involve reinterpreting negative thoughts, tend to improve mood and outlook, and that really helps with manifesting. The fourth step, or the fourth thing that you can do, is prioritize and rank the newly identified desires or goals in order of importance to you. Now, this will help you focus your energy on manifesting what matters most. We don't really want to scatter our energy by trying to manifest 50 different things. So prioritize the things that matter most and maybe choose the top three. To be honest, for a beginner, I would always suggest just to choose one thing to manifest. Now, Locke and Latham in their 2002 study found that prioritization is crucial because it helps in managing goals effectively and increasing the likelihood of achieving them. Step 5 is to create an action plan. So create an action plan based on these priorities to start working towards your clarified goals, and break your goals into smaller, manageable steps and take consistent, inspired action. Now, breaking your goals into smaller steps will help increase your desire for the goal because you're always focusing on taking the next step. And every time you manifest a small step towards your bigger goal, you will get more inspired, you will get more motivated. And that really, really turbocharges your manifesting activities. Now, Latham, in a study in 2003, posits that in his goal setting theory, that emphasizing the importance of setting specific and attainable goals will enhance performance and motivation. So it's all good in terms of the way that you need to approach trying to get clarity. You don't always have to be clear on what you want right at the beginning. So that's one way of doing it. That's the cognitive way of doing it, using your mind and doing it the scientifically proven way. Now, another way to do this is to use your feelings as your guide to clarify your desires. It's a really powerful way to gain clarity. Using your emotion is a way of gauging what you feel about something. Clearly, that's kind of stating the obvious. So to gain clarity on what you want, you tune into your feelings. We usually know that we don't want to feel bad. And if our current situation makes us feel bad, we typically know how we want to feel instead. We may not know the specifics of how to feel better, but we know how we want to feel. And that's a really good start. So by connecting to the feelings that we want, we can imagine the circumstances around us that allows us to feel those positive feelings. And research by Fredrickson in 2001 indicated that positive emotions broaden our sense of possibilities and it opens our mind to more creative solutions. When this happens, we don't feel that we have blocks to achieving the things that we want to achieve or the things that we want to manifest. Now, you can use a creative visualization exercise for this. So you may want to come back to this and write this down, because I have to go through it very quickly in this video because we only have a short time. So a really good creative visualization exercise to help you connect with positive feelings that you desire and to imagine the circumstances that allow you to feel great will help you figure out what it is you need to do or change in order to feel great. So the exercise is about imagining your ideal day. So you always start by finding a comfortable position. You can sit down or lie down. And a good time to do this is either just before you get up out of bed, in that moment where you're consciously aware that you're awake, but you haven't opened your eyes. Your brain waves are in the optimum level for you to work with your subconscious. So if you're doing it at that time, you're already relaxed. But if you're not relaxed and you're doing this at another time, just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, and then allow your body to relax. And doing this relaxes your body and slows down your brain waves, again, putting you in the optimum brain wave level for you to program your subconscious and communicate with your subconscious. Once you're relaxed, focus on positive feelings. Think about how you want to feel, the opposite of how you feel in your life in that moment. Maybe you want to feel joyful or peaceful or energized or fulfilled. Whatever it is you want to feel that's opposite to the situation that you find yourself in, imagine feeling that way. And that's a simple way to actually break down stress as well. Once you've done that, once you've connected with that feeling and that emotion the positive feeling and positive emotion, you visualize your perfect morning. So imagine waking up in the morning and you feel this positive emotion. Now, what is it that you see around you? The question that you should ask yourself is, if things have changed for the better, and I live a life where I feel this positive emotion instead of the unhelpful emotion that I'm living currently, what would tell me that things have changed? What do you see around you? Who do you see around you? For instance, is the sun shining through the windows? If you're trying to manifest a new home, are you waking up in that new home? What does it look like? Are you cozy in bed with soft sheets? Then engage your other senses as well. What do you hear? Maybe it's the sound of birds chirping or soft music playing, or maybe you can hear the waves because you wanted to manifest a home by the beach. Maybe you could even smell the sea, or maybe you can smell fresh coffee or the scent of flowers that you've got in your home. What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you see? What do you feel? Engage multiple senses in the visualization, because it makes the experience more vivid, more impactful, and your subconscious will pay attention to that. Now, once you've done that, expand the visualization. Imagine getting out of bed and starting your day. What is it that you will be doing or are doing that makes you feel this positive emotion as you do it? Are you having a wonderful, healthy breakfast? Are you going for a walk? Are you exercising? Are you spending time with the people you love? Or are you working on a job or project that you're passionate about? Or do you have plans to go to lunch with the people that you love and care about? So expand it and expand further and further in your day. This is you creating your perfect day. What happens in the afternoon? What happens in the evening? And then think about going back to bed at the end of the day, feeling completely fulfilled, feeling the way that you think you'll feel when you've manifested this goal of yours, or when you feel the positive emotion instead of the negative emotion that you're experiencing in your day-to-day life. Now, it's really important to engage all of your senses in this visualization. Um, if you're imagining having lunch at a restaurant with your friends, imagine what food you're ordering, perhaps because you've manifested this wonderful life where money isn't a problem. You're having lobster or whatever floats your boat, so to speak. What does it taste like? What can you touch? What can you feel? What can you see? Do you have nice clothes that feel soft against your skin? Look at your home, look at your surroundings. Imagine the car that you're driving. All of those things. And if you're imagining the car that you're driving, imagine sitting in that car, hearing the engine, the purr of the engine, smelling the leather of the seats. Just engage every sense that you can within that visualization. Make it as real and vivid as possible for your subconscious to take notice. And as you move through your ideal day, keep in mind that positive emotion that you want to feel. And notice how these feelings enhance your experience and make everything more enjoyable. And then once you've done that, bring yourself slowly back to full awareness in the present moment. Once you've opened your eyes, reflect on what you visualized on. What circumstances and activities allowed you to feel the way you want to feel? This starts to make what you want to manifest much clearer. Now, regularly practicing this visualization, you will gain greater clarity in what you want to manifest. And the more vividly you can imagine and feel your ideal circumstances, the more effectively you'll attract them into your life. Now, I hope that's really helped you in figuring out how to clarify what you want to manifest. And thank you for joining me today. And of course, let us know in the comments below if this was helpful for you, and share with us your strategies for finding clarity in the things that you want to manifest. And as always, if you need more support in your manifesting journey, please reach out to us. We're here. Contact us via the comments or the Facebook page or our website or through social media. There are many ways to contact us. So let's all try to really embrace the power of desire, clarity, and positive emotions, and manifest the lives that we truly want. Tomorrow, we'll move on to R for release, and we'll look at why it's important for us to release negative beliefs, habits, and mental programs, and more importantly, how to actually do it. See you tomorrow.